Hey, what's up, guys? This is Sports Blitz here, and we're back with another NFL mock draft. Before we get into it, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. Guys, a very low percentage of you are subscribed to the channel. Get a lot of views, but not a lot of subscribers. So if you guys could do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, that'd be appreciated. But let's go ahead and get into it. Guys, we're going to do actually a really quick mock draft today. We're going to run through them pretty quick. Not going to take too much time to explain the reasoning for them. If there's any particular pick that I want to explain more, I will. But otherwise, let's go ahead and go right into it. For the Jags, going to go Evan Neal. Lions, going to go Aiden Hutchinson. Number 3, the Texans, we're actually going to go with Kayvon Thibodeaux. For the Jets, we're going to go ahead and go with... We're going to go with David Ajabo. Or sorry, Jermaine Johnson. Wrong edge rusher. Jermaine Johnson. He's an absolute beast. He's so fast off the edge. He reminds me a lot of like Brian Burns or Hassan Reddick. So I really like Jermaine Johnson. Number 5, Giants taking Akeem Ekwonu. 6, the Carolina Panthers. They are in a tough spot now with neither Evan Neal or Akeem Ekwonu on the board. So they're actually going to take Malik Willis right here from Liberty. And this is all under the assumption that they don't get to trade for Deshaun Watson. So 7, the Giants are going to go ahead and snag Tyler Linderbaum from Iowa. Number 8, the Atlanta Falcons will go ahead and snag... We're going to go ahead and give them David Ajabo. Their pass rush is just horrendous. They really need some help. So then the Denver Broncos, we're going to go ahead and give them Kenny Pickett from Pittsburgh. 10, the Jets, go ahead and give Zach Wilson a weapon here. We're going to go ahead and give them Treylon Burks. Number 11, the Washington Commanders. There we go. We're going to go ahead and give them Kyle Hamilton. Number 12, the Minnesota Vikings. We're going to go ahead and give them Derek Stingley. 13, the Browns. Going to go ahead and give them Garrett Wilson from Ohio State. 14, the Ravens. We're going to go ahead and this time give them... I think we're going to go ahead and give them Nakobe Dean. Yeah, they really like their bigger linebackers. Nakobe Dean's a bigger linebacker. I think he's fast, hard hitting. I think it's just a perfect fit for the Ravens scheme. But then the Eagles here are also going to take a linebacker and take Devin Lloyd. Then they follow it up by taking... Let's see. They're going to go ahead and this time take... I think we're going to give them a wide receiver. Let's go ahead and this time give them Drake London. The reason for that is Jalen Hurts. He really needs some better red zone targets. A receiver that can, really get up and get the ball. Drake London is like 6'4", 6'5", and he's going to be a good red zone target for Jalen Hurts. I think it's a good fit. So 17, the Chargers, go ahead and give them Charles Cross. I think he can play right tackle just as well as left tackle, so throw him on the opposite side of Rashawn Slater. 18, I think the Saints keep Jameis Winston, so they'll go ahead and snag Jameson Williams to give him a weapon. I don't know for sure if that's what they're going to do because Michael Thomas... really, it sounds like they are mending things with Michael Thomas, so he might be back. So in that case, they may not go wide receiver here. But for the time being, I'm not exactly sure what the situation is there, so wide receiver would make sense. 19, the Philadelphia Eagles are going to go ahead and snag Ahmad Gardner from Cincinnati. This dude's just an absolute beast. In most drafts, he would honestly be the number 1 overall corner. He is so good. But then the Pittsburgh Steelers going to go ahead and snag Sam Howell, my number 3 quarterback in the draft. I think he's a good fit for Pittsburgh. Like I was saying in my last mock, if he can hold on to the ball better when he gets hit, he can be really good. He has a higher ceiling than I had previously given him credit for. So, 21, the Patriots are going to go ahead and get Jordan Davis, big boy from Georgia. I think he'll be a good match with Christian Barmore. So then the Raiders are going to go ahead and let's see. I think we're going to go ahead and actually give the Raiders Kenyon Green. They really need some interior offensive line help. And I think Kenyon Green's an absolute stud. If he falls that far, Raiders would be kind of dumb to pass on him. 23, the Cardinals are going to go ahead and snag Andrew Booth. 24, the Dallas Cowboys are going to go ahead and snag Zion Johnson, which is going to throw a fork into the Bills' plans because they also wanted to get Zion Johnson. But I think they need, honestly, I think they need tackle help as well. I don't think their tackles are very great. So we are going to go ahead and, well, I don't know. I don't know here because they could also use some edge help. And Trayvon Walker and George Karlaftis are both on the board. And I think those are both good fits for the Bills. I think let's go ahead and go with George Karlaftis. And then for 26, we're going to go ahead and give the Titans Trevor Penning. They needed some offensive line help this year. Really help out Derrick Henry and Ryan Tannehill. So I think that'll be good. Then for the Bucks, so I'll be honest. I could very well see Tom Brady coming out of retirement. I'll be honest, right before this, I very strongly considered doing a video on saying, the GOAT isn't done yet. But I wasn't able to think of, enough to really talk about with that without sounding too repetitive. So I ended up canning that video idea. But I'm not sure Tom Brady's done. So I think we're going to pass on quarterback this time. And instead, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to bring back Chris Godwin. So I think we're going to go ahead and give them a wide receiver. Out of these guys, I like Chris Olave the most. I think he is a very good route runner. And 28 for the Packers. I think we're going to go ahead and give them Trayvon Walker, give them some pass rush help. 29, the Dolphins. You know what? I think we're going to go ahead and give them an edge rusher as well. Go ahead and give them Cam Thomas from San Diego State. And then the Chiefs, going to go ahead and actually give them Roger McCreary. They could definitely use some cornerback help. The Bengals, I think this is a spot that, the Bengals honestly should reach on an offensive lineman. This pick has to be an offensive lineman. I really like both Nicholas Petit-Frere and Bernard Raymond. Daniel Falele didn't look too good in the Senior Bowl. That's why he kind of fell in my rankings. But Petit-Frere and Raymond are both actually really good. I could see them being very, very late first rounders or even early to mid second rounders. So I don't think it'll be reaching too far. So we're going to go ahead and snag Bernard Raymond right here. I think he's a better fit for them than Petit-Frere. So then lastly for the Lions, go ahead and give them Daxton Hill from Michigan. Have a good safety in the back end of that defense, and I think Dan Campbell's defense gets a lot better. So there it is, guys. I know I ran through it really quick. This kind of one of my speed mocks. I know usually my mock drafts go over 20 minutes, and sometimes sometimes they get going for a while, so I decided to make this one quicker. But again, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Later.